Good evening, and welcome to the Zoltar Zone. I'm Johnny Zoltar. Tonight, we're diverting from our usual headlines for a story I can no longer ignore. A story about a cultural phenomenon, a musical enigma, a man who shares my name but commands the world in a way I can only observe. I'm talking, of course, about Johnny Zoltar. Some of you might have a long memory. You might remember the sonic assault, the glorious noise of the demo rats. I was there. I saw him, a snarling, charismatic force, leading that beautiful train wreck of a band. He was the singer, but he was so much more. He was the electrifying heart of it. Then, just when you thought you had him pegged, he pivoted. Johnny Zoltar and the Robots. The raw energy was still there, but it was focused, channeled into something complex, futuristic, and unnervingly brilliant. It was a clear statement. He wasn't just a musician, he was an architect of sound. And now, his solo work. It's just him, and yet, it's everything. Believe me when I tell you, Johnny Zoltar is the most amazing musician I have ever seen. His talent isn't just learned, it feels innate, ancient. But it's not just the music, it's the effect. And this is what I struggle to report with journalistic objectivity. It's his power over people. Frankly, it makes me mad. I've been at his shows, I've seen it firsthand. He gets all the women to do anything he says. A glance, a quiet word, a subtle gesture, and they are completely under his spell. It's not just fandom. It's a level of influence that defies rational explanation. How? How does he do it? I've spent sleepless nights poring over his lyrics, his interviews, searching for a clue. And I believe I found it. It's a name you might hear whispered in the liner notes or in the darker corners of his fan forums. Zoltarianism. I'm convinced this is the key. He's not just playing music, he's practicing a forbidden art. It's like he is a super genius who has unlocked some secret knowledge, a way of the Zoltarian that gives him this profound insight into the human psyche. He knows stuff, forbidden stuff, and he's using it to craft his music and, in turn, craft the world around him to his liking. So while the world sees a rock star, I see something more. A master manipulator of sound and soul. A genius of the highest and perhaps most dangerous order. And I'm left to wonder, is he a savior or a Svengali? This is Johnny Zoltar struggling to stay objective in the Zoltar Zone. Good night. Lies,